So, here's the deal. What would you do if you were in Jed's position? I've thought about this a lot since Jed told me about what happened to him on the weekend. And 800-409-9393, co-host The Joe Show with us. Be the host of 93.3 FLZ right now. And also the therapist to Jed and tell him what he should have done. You went to a restaurant, or where was this?
I ordered so I ordered pizza off of an app. I'm not going to say the pizza store because I don't want to embarrass them, but I left a tip on the app for carryout, and I always leave 10%. I think that's fair. I get there, and then the person working prints out a receipt, hands it to me, and then it says tip. And I'm like, okay, well, I already tipped on the app. I'm not going to tip again. So I just cross out the tip line.
Mm-hmm.
The girl looks at me and says, really? You're not going to leave a tip? I'm like, no, but I appreciate you guys being like really quick and everything like that. And she like just rolls her eyes in the back of the head, takes the receipt, and then goes and grabs my pizza and goes, here you go, have a nice night. And like all snarky, nasty at me. I'm like,
why didn't you tell her you tipped?
It says on the receipt, it says literally said tip, and then the amount that I put on the app originally. Mm-hmm. And then she was just looking to get extra. And look, I get it. Times are tough. Everybody wants to make more money, but I already gave you 10% right off the bat. I shouldn't have to give you any more. I hate going to any establishment and they automatically prompt you with, do you want to give extra?
It's everywhere now.
Everywhere. And it's fast casual. It's just your regular mom and pop shops too, where you're just going and grabbing coffee.
Do you think that 10% is enough?
On a carryout order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You what? You're going to do the full 20%.
I do.
Well, you're an over-tipper, though,
anytime
Joe.
I tip, I do 25% or more.
Or more.
The only time I've ever been actually real life offended by a comment on social media, and trust me, I get a bunch. I get called the F word, the R word. One person called me the N word one time, and I was super confused by that. I get called horrifically bad things. People make death threats to me. They make death threats to Alyssa, my family, all of that. The only time I was ever actually offended by something was when a waitress commented and said, like, I said on the air that I don't tip people.
I remember that. Yeah.
I was so PO'd after that because I take pride in tipping 25 to 30, sometimes 35 if it's that good to serve.